What's up? I'm at Coffee in Williamsburg. I just got to New York not too long ago. I gotta finish up some stuff. It's my favorite cafe. I'll show you guys around once more people join. Well, this is my first time like actually doing it this early, so I don't know who the hell's gonna join. Yeah, and then we'll walk around. That'd be cool. Here, I'll show you guys the spot. It's pretty dope. Williamsburg coffee shop. I'm chilling in some Jimmy Choo's. I gotta go back down to Manhattan in a little bit. I came onto the studio space so I can drop some stuff off for the stream tonight. Yeah, I'm in New York. I'm in Williamsburg right now. I just got to New York. Well, no, I didn't. Actually, I was in New York for a while. I went to my mansion in Manhattan, and then I stopped in Williamsburg because I had to drop some stuff off at my studio space tonight for the live stream. But I'll show you. It's one of my favorite cigar. Well, not cigar, but one of my favorite coffee shops in Williamsburg. It's really dope. I like it. Yep, just chilling, just getting some coffee. I gotta go back down to Manhattan like in like 2 seconds. I should have already been back down Manhattan, but I gotta go. So I'll catch one of the trains. I can't tell you which train I'm gonna take because somebody's gonna probably try to stream snipe me. Yeah, just chilling. I might walk you guys around after I get some more of my espresso so I can wake up. Hey, hello. Well, hey, cool coffee shop. Oh yeah, I'll show you guys around. Hold on. This is one of my favorites in Williamsburg. I'll show you guys the front. This is like the back. Like nobody even knows. Like, well, you have to kind of know about this area to know. But Williamsburg just has like all kind of cool shit. This is the front, and well, hopefully there was no reflection. But anyway, this is the back. I usually just chill back here. No, I don't work there. I just got some coffee. What the fuck? No, I don't have a job. He says, "So you're a barista, no millionaire?" No, man. I just got this, man. This is definitely a customer's cup. Stupid. If I was a barista, I'd be drinking out of a nice fancy cup. Nice place, bro. Yeah, it's pretty chill. It's one of my favorite spots. In like 2 seconds, we're gonna walk around the neighborhood because I got a cigar, so might as well light up. Why not? It's nice out. Is that coffee? So actually, this is an iced coffee with a shot of Jameson. This is called "Welcome to New York." Wake the fuck up. But I don't recommend anybody do that because, like, you have to be a special kind of person to do stuff like that. P Diddy ever passed through there? Um, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, Williamsburg, Brooklyn is like pretty known. Like, yeah, like Brooklyn itself is a pretty large city, so I wouldn't be surprised if P Diddy came through Williamsburg. I mean, I would be surprised if he didn't go through Williamsburg. You know, She's buzzing fast. I'm an alcoholic. Well, I don't think you should be an alcoholic. Just like chill. Everything is good done in moderation. But how cool is this painting right here? I'll sip a little bit more, then we'll walk around the neighborhood. But I'm supposed to be in Manhattan already for this event that I wanted to take you guys to today. It's gonna be lit. Let me see something. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna need. Okay, I need that hand. All right. I was thinking of whether I should put my earbuds in, but it doesn't make a difference. You guys like my shoes? These are some Jimmy Choo shoes. Beep, 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 beep. They're boots, actually. Let me show you. I'm the most stylish barista ever. Well, if I am a barista, I'm the most stylish barista in the world. It's called Jimmy Choo. You don't fucking know what Jimmy Choo is, dude? Usually, Jimmy Choo is known for, the girl shoes, but, if you're like Millionaire Bachelor, you got some cool shit. Well, anyway, thanks for reinforcing the idea of New Yorkers being full of themselves. You're welcome. What the fuck? Of course, duh. That's New York. You go to New York because you are full of yourself and you're confident. That's why you're in New York. What the fuck? New York is the center of the world. So if you can make it here, then yeah, you should be probably full of yourself. Yo, this painting right here looks fucking lit. I like that painting. Oh, one, it's fashion stuff. It doesn't really matter. It's just materialistic stuff. It doesn't really matter anyway. I never ever heard of that Mexican. Oh, okay. Shout out to you. You lived in NY for a while. Yeah, I grew up here. I grew up in a different part of Brooklyn though. Okay. This guy said, "Well, thanks for reinforcing the idea of New Yorkers being full of themselves." Are you just learning that? What the fuck? That's known. All right, it's time to walk around. Hold on. All right, let's go walk around a little bit. I'll walk you guys around, and then I gotta head to this event. Hold on, give me a second. Let me put this right here. And put my gloves on. It's a little chilly out there. For those who have never been to Williamsburg, I'll show you the other side of it. We're not going to do the whole Kent Ave. Kent Ave is a little further away. Hold on, get my cigar out. All right, let's go on a voyage. Wait, let me find my lighter first. Oh, I found it. All right, let's go. It's a patio too. You can go on the patio if you want it. It's pretty chill. I think I gotta go the other way to get out. All right, let me go to the front and get out of here. Have a good one. All right, we're outside. Let me light my cigar. Hold on. Yeah. You know what? Let me take you guys on the fun side. Nice little opus. All right, let's go this way. I'll take you guys to the side of Williamsburg. We might as well go to the park. I'm fucking late already. We're supposed to be in Manhattan so long ago. But it's all good. We'll get there. So this is like Williamsburg, Greenpoint-ish. Jim says he loves big women. Well, that's on you, man. I don't like no big women. First time walking in NY and Stream, bro. Yeah, it is. Honestly, to tell you the truth, this is my first time like really doing these in real life streams. Like, I never really did them. But I'm trying to hype up Eden for tonight because we have like the whole Eden special coming on. So I'll show you guys around. And then we're gonna go to the park so I can finish my cigar. It's a beautiful park. Like, when you guys see this park, you're gonna be like, holy shit, that's fucking dope. This place is called the Richardson. It's a really good place to take, like, you know, chicks that you're just trying to smash, because I don't know, it's just pretty cool. It looks really nice. You guys can look that up yourselves. She damn near half naked. Oh shit. That was she's doing a walk of shame. Oh shit. Hopefully she didn't hear me laughing at her, but she's doing a walk of shame. Damn, that's crazy. But it's New York City, man. Like, you're gonna see shit like that. You're gonna see a lot of people at the park too. No, I don't want to cross right there. I want to go around here. Where are you from? Philly and Brooklyn. So like both. I grew up in both Philly and Brooklyn. I'll take you guys through like the cut blocks. And then after I finish my cigar, I gotta go to Manhattan, so I'm not late for the event for tonight. A skinny woman is better. I agree. Like, I like skinny women better. That's just me personally. You know, if you like bigger chicks, that's on you. But I don't. Watch out for the crazies. I mean, everybody's crazy everywhere. But I ain't gonna lie, like, New York do got some crazies. They got some crazy motherfuckers out here, for sure. I mean, I'm one of them. Just like, watch out for yourself. Okay. All right, let's cross. Be safe, brother, on your journey. Yeah, man, I mean, I'm not even really doing anything crazy. I'm just going to the park to have a cigar. And that's a trench coat for everybody that's wondering. It's a little chilly out. All right. New York has some bigums. Not really in this section. I know what you're talking about, but not really in this section. This section is really, I don't know. This section tends to be like more like lesbian central and like rich hipster, if you will. And they're like dedicated to being lesbians too. Oh shit, I shouldn't say that because they're gonna try to kick me off of YouTube. All right, let's walk down some cut blocks. I don't like taking main roads, if you guys haven't noticed. Yo, shout out Bachelor, shout out to you. We're in Brooklyn right now. Okay, he said New York has some bigums. They do. I mean, not more in Philadelphia. Philadelphia, well, that's not true. I guess from sheer number and population, then it would be kind of New York because they have more people. But no, Williamsburg is like super chill. We're about to go to the park right now. Yo, the park is fucking lit. Park is lit. And for those that ask, I'm holding the phone steady, man. Or at least I'm trying to. Let's go this way. Yeah, I mean, Williamsburg's not bad. It's kind of chill. Chill ass place. Oh, yeah, Williamsburg, Brooklyn. Sorry about that. I know there's a Williamsburg, VA, but this is Williamsburg, Brooklyn. But you guys should already know that. I mean, Williamsburg, VA probably doesn't look anything like this with these tall buildings. I don't know. I would assume. I've never been to Williamsburg, Virginia. Someone said no people. Yeah, no shit. It's 9 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. I mean, on a Sunday. Like, people are probably like, pretty fucked up. We literally just walked past somebody that, what was it? What do they call those? Night after, or after you get pounded out, then you wake up in the morning. Yeah, that's what she was doing. Oh, I think it's this way. You going to McCaron Park? I'm not telling you. Hungover. No, I'm not hungover. I didn't drink last night. Well, actually, I had a couple beers on the roof, but I mean, something light, like nothing like crazy. All right, so I'll show you guys McCaron Park. This is where they have like, yeah, BKS Brooklyn, man. You don't know that? Please shout out. Shout out who? Okay. Shout out. Who am I shouting out? So yeah, on Sundays they have like games and stuff like that. Jay Walker, I'm calling the police. What the fuck? You guys are crazy. Oh yeah, but anyway, yeah, they have like games and stuff like that they do. Yeah, like, I don't feel like walking around, but like, it's mad people just jogging and shit. I don't feel like walking on there, but I'll show you guys. And during the summertime, like, yo, this park is fucking lit. Well, let's go this way. And it's two parts to the park. So that was one part, and then across the street is another. They got like a public swimming pool, but I'm not into that kind of stuff. I got my own swimming pool. Shout out me, please. Oh yeah, shout out Infinite Isaac, man. Shout out Infinite Isaac. Let me see. Let me go this way. I want to be somewhere like where it's sunny. I'm totally only doing this shit for you guys. I'm supposed to be in fucking Manhattan right now. Yeah, Infinite Isaac, shout out, man. Infinite Isaac 5000, shout out to you, bro. Yeah, of course, man. Stop being greedy. You look, what? Sean says you looking for black people. No, what the fuck? I'm just about to sit down and smoke my cigar. I gotta get down to Manhattan in a little bit. I told you guys that. Yeah, I gotta get to Diddy's in the chat. Shout out to Diddy. If I knew how to put people on the screen, I would, but some dude in the chat named Diddy. Shout out to you. We're going to Manhattan, so we'll see you soon, Diddy. I'm lighting up my cigar. That's racist. You don't like looking for black people. I mean, like, I don't just wake up saying to myself, yo, let me find black people. That's kind of weird, man. I don't even fucking go outside looking for any people, to be honest with you. Oh, it's a fucking squirrel in the tree. And majority of those people that are down there are Mexican anyway. So, like, I'm not looking for anybody. Why do you keep saying call the police for what, man? You're just chilling out. You guys don't enjoy your Sundays? Like, Jesus. Hey, are you a real millionaire? If you are, I have serious questions. I need advice from a millionaire. Why does my dad kiss my uncle when my mom leaves the house? That's a good question, Jay. I think you're better off probably not even opening up that can of worms, because that definitely doesn't sound like a yeah. That doesn't sound like a situation you want to be bothered with. Yeah, it's mad chicks that come here. Said, hi, bro. I'm from India. Yo, shout out to you. Cause your uncle is the real dad. He's your dad. He's a dunkle. Is that a mosque in the background? I don't think so. We can actually walk down there, but I think that's like a Catholic church or something like that. Because your family is woke, run away from home now. Yeah, shouldn't tell the internet that stuff. Yeah, I mean, if your uncle is into that with your dad, then that's really unfortunate, you know. Um, That's kind of weird, but, you know, that's none of my business. Would you ever leave the East Coast? Um, I really don't see it. Well, yeah, like vacation home in Florida for sure, but in terms of just like, you know, not living on the East Coast, no, I don't really see it. He said, okay, but it's not weird because my uncle kisses me good morning with his tongue. um, yeah, Jay, that's a problem, man. You gotta definitely fix that up. Said, yeah, nah, he's joking. I know he's kidding. I know he's not serious. I mean, I hope he's not serious. If Diddy want to party, you gotta tell him no. I'm not reading that out loud. Come on, man. MC Jizzle. Mine does too. Yo, what is wrong with all of you guys talking about your uncles? Uncles kissing kids and stuff. Somebody says, shout out HB from the 937. Yo, shout out to you. Hello, my name is Dilpreet Singh. Well, shout out to you. The worst part of being, hold on, you gotta stop saying that stuff inside of the chat, man, because if I read that out loud, they're gonna kick me off, man. So you gotta stop saying that. And honestly, if that happened to you, man, you need to go to therapy, dude. Or I don't know, not therapy, maybe just like talk to somebody or some shit like that, because that's pretty unfortunate. My uncle was very strange. Hmm. Yeah, I don't have those problems. Wow, this is a beautiful day. Like most of the internet like doesn't even go outside. Like I don't get it. Like why stay in the house all day? Like this shit's fucking beautiful. I'm surprised somebody's not bothering me for smoking in the park. How did you become a millionaire? Real estate. If you want to find out your idiot name, combine your first name with your last name. Okay. Millionaire Bachelor. Millionaire Bachelor. I don't know. I know how to pronounce that shit. Bro, I am the entertainment in this room. Let's be real. Not really. I'll kick your ass out. Said that homeless guy wasn't very beautiful. Damn, bro, you're lucky right now. I'm all the way in Queens. Oh, man. That's interesting. Would you stream snipe me? Thank you. By the way, Elon Musk's niece and nephew are in my class at school. Which class is that? Anyway, Millionaire Bachelor, I have a serious question. So I'm just going to get a chance of the house, and the house will do it for the next time. You're not in the Crimson area, and I have an option. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, dude. I want you for the... I'm not reading that. You're trying to get me kicked out, man. I'm going to find you nice down here in Tampa. It's 68. I mean, it's like... Right now, it's like 60... Nah, well, yeah, it's like 63. You know, it's not that bad here. Okay, I'll rephrase it. Like that you don't want to tell me. Yo, bro, you gotta learn how to type. What you're saying makes no sense. I don't understand why they're running on the outside when they can run on the inside. There's actually a track there. Why would you want to run out here? I don't know. You know, these people are just weird. I love your vids. Thank you. I appreciate it. Where is this? This is I'm not telling you. You gotta figure that one out on your own. Is this the East Coast? Yeah, it's New York. Let's walk around, man. These people are pissing me off. Yeah, let's walk around. These people are pissing me off, man. It's a legitimate track. And people just choose to run in front of me. Like, damn, can I smoke my cigar in peace? I'm gonna go to the other one. But it's a beautiful park over there, though. We smoking a lot of Illuminati OG Buzz, drinking jalapeno margaritas. Too early for that shit, bro. Well, I guess I'm no better. I just got what is it? A what is that? Iced coffee with like a shot of double barrel Jameson. So I guess I'm no better. Is it down this way or this way? I forget. Oh, here it is. I found it. Basically, I'm just trying to go to a place where the runners aren't there, so I don't have to worry about somebody saying, "Oh, you're smoking a cigar." Shut the fuck up. Warning, ruining everyone's morning with a cigar. Obnoxious. No, I was in the seating area where you can smoke. So what the fuck are you talking about? Actually, I got out of their way even further because they're running in places where they're not supposed to be. Asshole. So I wanted to become a millionaire too. I'm thinking about becoming a professional gambler. I wouldn't recommend that. Only if you're like super fucking intelligent. Yeah, if you're like super smart and you're really good with numbers, then sure, fucking go at it. I mean, being a millionaire is just like, you're just a regular person, dude. It's not like you have fucking 10 legs. You know, all the stuff that you guys see online is like not real. Literally, all the stuff you guys see online is not real. You guys see the fame aspect. This is why I keep telling you guys, I don't like fame. I don't want fame. That's why I don't show my face, because I'm not interested in fame. If I had fame, I can't do shit like this. You know, if I had fame and people, you know, well, I won't say that so nobody can stream snipe me, but, you know, if I had, you know, a large level of fame, like I couldn't just, you know, go to the park and just chill, have a coffee, you know, have a, you know, cigar. Like, I damn sure couldn't fucking go down to Manhattan and walk around. I'd be mobbed. So, you know, when you guys think of millionaires, I would think about like the money aspect and not really the fame aspect. She's actually kind of hot. Look at her. She's kind of hot. What do you guys think? You guys think she was hot or no? I thought she was kind of hot. All right. You're a nice guy. Yeah, I'm not a fucking mean. I'm only a mean guy if somebody's like mean to me. You know, outside of that, I'm not fucking mean to anybody. I don't bother people. How the hell are you going to say someone can't run in a certain place? Because it literally says that they're supposed to run on the track. It's literally a fucking track, and it's inside of the park. You know what? It's my world. That's why I said that shit. It's my world. I make the fucking rules. I make the fucking rules. Nah, I'm just kidding. Yo, shout out to you, Bailey. I wish I were a millionaire like my father, who wanted to be too. I mean, I don't really. Let me see. How can I describe being a millionaire? I would say it's just fine. Well, from scratch, you know, because somebody can obviously give you money, and that's, you know, I wouldn't really count that. But from scratch, you just have to fill a void. Like, you have to see, okay, there's a problem, solve it. And I know it sounds kind of crazy. You're like, oh, whatever, it's not that easy. But it is true. Like, you know, in terms of housing, you know, you're solving a need. You know, it could be anything. You know, supply and demand curve kind of rules everything, right? Supply and demand. So you make money based on supply and demand. Like, that's how the real world works. So you have to figure out, like, where's the demand at? And you have to create a plan to solve that demand issue. If I had $1 million, I would put it into interest yielding savings and dividends ETFs, and I travel to countries where it's cheaper to live. Yeah, that's cool. You can do that. Me personally, I like just creating my own world and just doing my own shit, you know. And I'm a pretty big proponent of America. If you guys don't know that, like, even though America has like its shit, but I love America. You know what I mean? So get your creepy cigar smoking ass back in your house. No, I'm going down to Manhattan. I told you guys I was actually supposed to be in Manhattan. I'm honestly here with you fucking guys. That's why I'm on this live, but you know, I usually just do my own thing and I don't post it, but I'm trying to test the algorithm and see what works. Um, Somebody says, "What do you do?" Just real estate, really. Honestly, most of it is just passive. I really don't do much. I mean, besides like answer phone calls and tell people to fix shit and just like live an awesome life. That's pretty much it. How about you? Damn, it's kind of hot. I'm taking off my glove. Yeah, I live like a stress-free life, man. You know, I did most of the hard work years ago. You know, the late nights and staying up and all that shit. I did that years ago. I mean, let's be honest. Like my, real estate is not something that ever sleeps. So, you know, you smoke weed too, man. No, I don't. I don't. I like to have control of my mind. With weed, it's like you're gone, like not like gone, but I don't know. I just like to have control of my mind. Let's see the drip. Okay, I'm wearing some Jimmy Choos today. Hold on. Some beautiful Jimmy Choos today. Boom. You already know. Jimmy Choo stepping on your. Never mind, I'm not gonna say that, but I'm always fresh, man. I just do it so like chill and casual, like just walking outside, just with like $1,000 shoes on, and I don't really say nothing about it. I just do me. Fucking $500 gloves on. I don't really say nothing, man. I just live the life how I live it. I'm not really a big proponent of like monograms either. Like if I'm wearing some expensive shit, it's like you have to know, because most people don't even know I'm wearing boots because my jeans are sitting over my sitting over my boots. So like most people don't even know, but if you know, you know. I'm like one of those dudes. Like I'm not a flashy dude that's like with monograms all over his clothes. Like I'm like James Bond smooth, you know. Yeah, that's how I categorize myself. I'm an electrician journeyman. I just work for people, build new houses every week in California. The money is good, but I need more now. I'm trying to find something new to do. I would look into like digital spaces, and if you wanted to park your money into something, I would definitely look at investing outside of California because it's a fucking nightmare. Some parts of it. Yo, shout out to you. Yeah, I appreciate it. You like the gloves? I appreciate that. I hope I'm not late for this event. I'm trying to live stream for you guys tonight, so I hope I'm not late for it. Well, fuck it. I'll tell you. Um, all right, I'll tell you guys. I'm trying to go to the Trump event at Madison Square Garden, but I don't know if I might be fucking too late for that shit. But I'm gonna go down there and stand in line. What's your name? I'm Millionaire Bachelor, bro. The reason why I want to go because it's like a once in a like you're this moment is never gonna come back. Like Trump in fucking New York, Madison Square Garden. Yeah, I gotta fucking go down that shit. I got a friend with tickets. Well, it's free, so it's not like you have to pay for it. No, I got my tickets. That's not the problem. The problem is the line. Yeah, I reserved my spot too, but the issue is not you reserving your spot. The issue is if that fucking line is like, if it reaches capacity. People have been standing out there for 24 hours. You know what I mean? So, yeah. But I'm trying to get in there and film this shit for you guys. He is going 2 hours early. Oh yeah, I don't know about 2 hours early. Like people are already standing in line. Like right now. Like right now. Right. Actually, people were standing in line at fucking like 6 a.m. So I know they're out there. So I mean, it's not really a time crunch for me. That's why I'm just like chilling. But I really need to be back in Manhattan. I got to go down there like ASAP so I can get in line. True. I bought a round trip ticket to Vegas for half a day and I watch a bunch of slot machine videos on YouTube. I'm ready to win a jackpot. Well, shit, I hope you win a jackpot, but, you might want to do more constructive things with your money. I think if you paid for a VIP, you can jump in front. Yeah, that's the thing, though. But I went to his website and I didn't see where any VIP was. It just told me to reserve the tickets. I don't know. On my way down there, I'll see if they have like a VIP option, but I didn't see it. And honestly, to tell you the truth, I want the VIP option because that'll be a better view for you guys because Elon Musk is supposed to be there tonight. And like, yo, this is the Madison fucking Square Garden. Like, there's no fucking way that, I'm not going to Madison Square Garden for Trump. Like, that's crazy. Oh, your friend went in person to get it. Well, once I finish my cigar, I'll look it up and see what's going on. Keep popping off MB. I believe in you. You remind me of Tate back in 2019 when he was low key, then started growing. Yeah, I mean, I just do my shit, bro. I mean, my material is nothing fucking, it's not really scripted, staged. It's just basically like, how I feel. All authentic. I don't bother anybody unless they fuck with me. And then I got to put your name on a billboard like I did our friend. And people get mad at me when they start with me. And then when I punch them hard, they get mad like, damn, man, you weren't supposed to punch me this hard. How am I not supposed to punch you this hard? You were bothering me. I wasn't even bothering you. So now you get mad at me when I retaliate? Like, wow, that's what we're doing now? I think I gave up doing constructive stuff with my money. Too many failed attempts on starting a business. I never made 300 as easy as I have on a slot machine. Well, I mean, the reality is they make it seem like it's easy, and then, before you know it, you're not really making any money. It's like a hamster wheel. I wouldn't trust anybody that owns a machine that's saying, hey, pay me money. But listen, I'm not here to judge anybody. Like, if that's your passion, dude. Like, I'm not here to judge you. It's just something that I wouldn't do. Do you have a contingency plan if you get shadow banned at the was it 50 to 100K subscriber range? Yeah. I already thought about that. But to be honest, I don't really think I'm gonna get shadow banned. Like, we got our own like coded language that we talk, And what I'm trying to do with the bachelors is I'm trying to get the bachelors subscribers. So like once my voice gets up, I'm gonna try to get like the bachelors like a voice. But I'm not gonna tell you guys my plan. But yeah, I got a plan to avoid that shit. Casinos have a house edge. You'll never win a jackpot, and before you know it, you'll be broke and begging to borrow money to gamble with. I mean, that's what my you know, that's what I would think. But then again, some people, find enjoyment in doing that. Is it something that I would do? Probably not. I probably wouldn't gamble my money away. But that's not, it's not for me to judge you and tell you, what you can't do. I can just tell you what I would do, and it's up to you to follow that. Um, what would you do with $1.5 million? I mean, well, I have more than that, and I don't really do anything different. Like, I just chill. Like, what am I like? I have everything, you know. I have everything. I kind of, like just building. Probably just build a business and do what I'm doing now. Just like build a business and make more money. Bro doesn't have a lawn even. Well, I will have you know, I just bought a blower. Thank you very much for all the leaves. I bought a blower, so I can blow the leaves out of the way. But yeah, no, I don't fucking do grass, dude. Like I have like all like fake grass inside of like my Well, that's the place in Philadelphia. You guys don't know about the place in Brooklyn. I've never showed you that the studio space, and I don't know if I ever will because you guys dox me. I don't know how I feel about that. I'll show you guys my courtyard. Yeah, you guys can see my courtyard, but I don't know if I want to show you guys anything else. Because last time I did, you guys fucking doxed me. Let me see. I can just earn money in California and take another flight to Vegas. Oh, is this a guy that gambles? Well, you gotta do you. I wouldn't necessarily do that, but that's not my life. Look at that. Um, Look, that kid is in your yard. That's not a millionaire. Dude, this is a fucking park. Are you stupid? Like, I told you guys I'm walking to the park. I'm at a park. This guy, yeah, this guy's funny. He said, "Look, there's somebody in your yard." This is not my fucking yard. This is a giant park. Except a fence. What are you talking about, bro? All right, what's next? For someone with 1.5 million, you're not very interesting. I mean, because you guys have been fed like a bunch of fucking lies as to what interesting is. Like, you guys are the ones that have to chase, validation. I don't. Like, I can just have a fucking good time just doing random shit. Like, I don't really need the same validation that you guys need. And maybe that's what made me successful. Maybe I'm successful because I don't need anybody else's validation. All right. Respect, bro. You're living your best life. Yeah, like I'm just chilling at a fucking park on a Sunday early before I try to go to this Trump rally. And that's honestly the only reason why I'm fucking up this early is 'cause I'm trying to go to this Trump rally. Research flat. I'm not getting into that goddamn flat earth shit. Okay, let me see. Okay, very, very few make money gambling, and the kicker is they already have money. Yeah, I mean, gambling can turn into an addiction, and that's a nasty addiction. Gambling is a very, very nasty addiction. I don't even, to be honest with you, I don't even really like going into casinos, and the reason why I don't like going into casinos is because, sometimes you'll see like people who are literally giving their checkup, and I was like, nah, I don't like that. I remember one time I was walking through like this new casino that they had in Philly, and I'm looking and I'm like, yo, these dudes just got off of work and they're literally, just giving up their last dollar because they actually had like an addiction to gambling. So I'm not really in gambling is not my thing. If I gamble on anything, it'll be like real estate and like business. Who are you voting for? I'm voting for Trump, man. What do you guys not hear why I'm up? I'm up right now because I'm about to go down to Manhattan. I'm trying to get into the Trump event because I wanted to do live for you guys. Which state are you from? I'm from both Philly and Brooklyn. I was raised in both Philly and Brooklyn. Technically, my mom and dad are multimillionaires, so they teach me about rental properties and taxes and how screwed we are. Yeah, we're pretty fucked up, in terms of like economy and what's going on. Hopefully, this bitch gets out of office. I think crypto is bigger gamble than slot machines, to be honest. Well, the thing about crypto is the people that usually own the coins, they just do rug pulls, like Marquette did, from the Saint and Center, like how he rug pulled people and tried to bury it and act like he didn't. Um, and I don't want to talk shit about people that I don't have any beef with. I have personal beef with Marquette, so I can say that he is a rug puller. Um, but there's another, famous guy that, also did a rug pull. I'm not mentioning any names because I don't have any problems with them. So I understand that it's not all about money. I have plenty of it. I get judged all the time like I'm better than people. Smack my head. I don't understand it. What? I don't know what that means. You have to bet big to win, and most people don't have that type of money to get really get into it. Yeah, I'm cool. Like I said, like my gamble is, well, I guess my gamble was real estate. Not really that much of a gamble now because, to cut down, well, to cut down your risk in real estate, you just have to like leverage correctly. And leverage is, taking out mortgages and, let's say typically when you buy a house, you have to, or let's say commercial, typically when you do commercial is like 25% or 30% down. So your mortgage is, well, not mortgage, but your note is typically like 70%, right? So that would be a leverage. You're leveraged to 70%. If you want to like increase your odds, you just decrease how much you're leveraged on the property. So instead of 70, then you go to 50, then you go to 20, and then you just own it outright. So that's how you kind of win in real estate. People, think just owning houses, makes you money. Not really. I mean, in the long run, sometimes when it comes to equity, depending on where you bought it at, it can. But yeah, you always want to leverage correctly. Dare or double dare, truth or dare. I'm not doing no goddamn truth or dare. I have personal beef with Gary Grensler. Use his government power to pressure me to sell my Solana tokens. That would have been 170,000, and he should have went through Congress. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that, dude. I'm not too sure about that. Yeah, I'm just finishing up my cigar so I can get the fuck out of here and go down to Manhattan. Why is everybody up so early? I thought I was gonna be the only person that was up. Trump 2024, you got your head on straight. Trump going to turn it around. Yeah, I'm going. I'm trying to go to the rally tonight. I mean, well, today I gotta hurry up and get to Manhattan because I hear the lines are around the corner. I saw the lines at 6, but I saw it from like the VIP entrance. They have like everything blocked off down there. So I got to go to like 33rd and 6th Ave. But it's only 10. I know a guy does a lot of tax lien stuff. He does really good on it. I mean, listen, you can make money in any fucking business. It's really just about supply and demand. Like literally, where's the demand? You know, I know I keep saying it, but the reality is the supply and demand curve rules every relationship known to man, like every last one of them. You have a friend because there's a demand for some affection. You know what I mean? Like your girl's there for a reason. It's literally supply and demand. So you have to understand whatever market you're dealing with, where's the demand in that market. You can make money selling fucking salt to a snail if you're in the right market. I wake for work at 4, so naturally I'm up early. Oh, shout out to you. This is actually pretty cool. I've never really I don't think I've ever streamed this early. Forget the money. Go to nature action ain't back in the hive. So I guess invest if you can and maybe learn something from this man. But I pretty much let money go and I've got way more time. Minimalist. Yeah, being a minimalist is cool too. I mean, but you can do both. Like, look how I don't like. I live well. Well, I can't really say that. I was about to say I live below my means, but then I'm wearing like $1,000 shoes, so I can't really say that. But let's just say I'm just not excessive with it. Like, I'm just pretty chill. Ain't going to lie. It would be nice. I travel with money and buy land. Yeah, like what I do is just create like personal like oases and like cool spots for myself. I do ultimately definitely want to get like a vacation apartment down in Florida somewhere. My only thing is with Florida is the homes, the insurance is like I'm hearing that sometimes the insurance, if you buy an actual home, it can be upwards to about like 10 grand per month. And I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that because that doesn't make any sense. It's like I'm paying all this money to get nothing in return. And at any given time, they can just increase the rates on me. I don't like to get into like situations where I don't think that it's fair. Like HOAs, like you probably never see me buying something with an HOA, like ever. Watch Joe Rogan Trump podcast. Awesome. Great secret info from Trump MAGA baby. Yeah. I mean, Joe Rogan finally stopped being a pussy. Because first of all, Joe Rogan should have been had Trump on. You know how much they were railroading this dude. And it's like you waited this long because you were scared. That's what I feel. And Joe Rogan is supposed to be this dude that, speaks the truth and all this shit. Well, you should have spoke the fucking truth and been had Trump on there. Like, the media is sitting up there lying on him. That's just my personal opinion about Joe Rogan. But, at least he finally did it. Do you own rental property in multiple states? Yeah, I do. Florida, them damn hurricanes, 5 years. Yeah, so that would be my only issue. I don't like to pay HOA fees, and I don't like to, which I've never done, but I don't want to not rent, but I don't want to own in a place where the insurance can literally just jump out of nowhere. Unless I buy it outright in cash, and then it's like, well, if I do that and I don't insure it, I'll be fucking stupid because if a hurricane comes and it just blows my house away, then I have to rebuild it. So that wouldn't even be smart to do. So I don't know. It's looking like I would have to get something in a condo just because, or in a place in Florida where they don't have many hurricanes. I'm thinking about it. Not because I don't like the East Coast. I just wanted to do something different. Eminem says, yo, you can rap. He said, I got money I won't touch or move around because I'm scared. It's slowly built over time, a long time. I pretend like I don't have it because I'm paranoid I'm going to lose it with this economy. Well, if you make the wrong move, you probably will lose it in this fucking economy. That's why you got to get that bitch out. What's her name? Kamala, whatever the fuck it is. Do you listen to Terrence McKenna ever? He has an endless nebula of talks online haunting the internet. It's great. I've never heard of him, but I'll check him out for sure. Somebody says the Moist Mafia is winning. No, I think Donald Trump's going to win. Just subscribe. Yo, shout out to you. Appreciate it. Can you help me become financially stable? Well, here's the thing. I put the advice out there. I mean, it's up to you guys to take it. I can't force you guys to do it. But what I really do on this channel is I actually tell you about the mind you have to really The type of mind that you have to condition yourself to even want to go after it. Like an example would be telling you, you know what, supply and demand controls everything. You got to look at the world through that lens, because then you'll start to analytically think about things. Business is nothing more than relationship. You need to have those principles so that you can create your own wealth. If you don't have those principles, you don't know what to look for. You're like, all right, well, what business do I get into? Well, where's the demand at? No, you need to do something different. You need land and a garden. I do have a garden. Everywhere that I live at has like a giant garden. Everywhere. I would say that's kind of the uniqueness of the place of my places, where it's like it looks like something that's not really in the city, and it's like really in the city. That's what's you know, that's what I like. Damon says stop the cat. I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. You gotta realize some of us might not take it. We live in a new era. Yeah, of course, of course. My message is for the people that want to hear it. I'm not forcing anybody to hear anything. I honestly, tell you the truth, I don't make any money from this shit. It's nobody paying me, so I just literally do it because I want to. Check them out, bro. Oh yeah, I'm gonna check them out. The investment lady told me absolutely don't take the money out. I'm thinking, can I trust her? They earn a percent of it. I do good. I'm uncivil with this shit. Like I came out of a TP. Well, it depends on what you want to do with that money. Like it's up to you. You got to figure out what you want to do with it. Me personally, I probably wouldn't do anything until I know what the fuck is going on with after the election. I probably would wait until after the election until everything kind of like settles down, because depending on the new president, America is going to take a different route. If Trump gets into office, we already know he's going to drill for oil. We already know that there's probably going to be, like a reprieve of pressure on the market. If she gets in there, we don't know what the fuck she's going to do. So that's kind of the difficulty. Awesome. Everywhere got a garden. Badass. Yeah, you guys can check out my live streams. Like the earlier mobile stuff I did, I was always in my swimming pool in one of my places, but I kind of just stopped showing people stuff as much. I became more secretive because of the doxing thing, like people trying to dox me. It's weird. The internet is like a really weird place. I would like to do a franchise, just looking for an investor. Supply and demand, man. Does it make money? If so, how much? You know? Trump train. Yeah, we're going to the Trump event today, man. That's just going to be lit. I would be an electrical contractor. I hear it makes a lot of money, but it's a lot of work managing people and ordering materials. It's definitely a lot of money. I can tell you that. Anything involving your hands, it's a lot of money. Why? Because not a lot of people know how to use their hands, and especially having trades. Like trades have gone down in America. So yeah, if you're doing electrical work, then yeah. But electrical work can kind of be tedious. That's why you see a lot of people. Well, I can't say that. I'm not going to say that. But a high percentage of people that do electrical work, they drink because a lot of the times the work is kind of tedious. But yeah, you can make a lot of money doing that. I'm hurt. You didn't read my text. What was your text? Oh, Shrek Solos? I don't know. Who is that? The millionaire looking for an investor. I never asked anybody for any money, dude. People are telling me about what they do. I never asked anybody for a dime. Matt, where you at? Yeah, Candy says, I'm the one looking for the investor. She's telling you that she's looking for the investor, yeah. Or him. I don't know if it's a dude or a girl, but yeah, I never asked anybody for any investment. She was telling me her story, and I was listening to it. I'm almost done the cigar. But I'll tell you this, it definitely is a beautiful day at the park. Like, goddamn. I know this fucking event is going to be lit tonight. And I got like an extra like fucking battery charger for my phone so it doesn't die. I'm gonna put this fucking new iPhone 6 to work. You're a millionaire. I don't know, that's what people say, you know. But it depends on who's asking. If the IRS is asking, I don't make any money. Saying no, I'm kidding. But I don't know. You guys look at my life and you tell me. I think it makes sense, but you know, most people, you know, I don't know. Yeah, I think that's the new one. The iPhone 16. I got the new one. I just got it. That's crazy. I'll tell you about that in a second. So like, these dudes get intimidated because I'm a good-looking guy, right? So like, I'm just chilling at the fucking park, and the dude that I just showed you, like this dude right here. So like, he's walking with his girl, and his girl is like fucking eyeing me, and he looks at me, and I think in his mind he was like, "Oh, that is a good-looking guy," and then he grabs her hand like I'm gonna take his bitch. Like I don't want you, chick, bro. I'm just chilling. She walked in front of me. She was looking at me like I was candy. I wasn't looking at her like, you know. Okay. I'm also, if you're legit, but get land and assets. Land and assets is a good option, but at the end of the day, it's still going to come down to what type of profit are you getting, you know, from that land. You can own land and bumblefuck and it, you know, makes no money, you know what I mean? Just do what you're good at and make money at it. If you enjoy what you do, you never work a day. Just do what you're good at. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, I could see doing what you're good at. I mean, you know. Yeah, I can see that. I'm more of a numbers guy. I've always been a numbers guy. So it kind of makes sense why I did real estate. Because of numbers, a lot of numbers. Who's this behind me? Let me see. I've been looking into it. Sex, food, gas, weed, P. Diddy. I don't know about him. We love you in your public park and model face. Yo, shout out to you. Like, look, I'm just sitting on here with these fucking leather gloves, with these fucking beautiful boots on, with my trench. Not, well, it's not a trench coat, but it's a long, you know, long black jacket, looking fucking sleek. And like I said, you know, like this dude, he looks at me. Like, you can visibly tell when somebody is like intimidated. You know what I mean? And it's like, bro, I'm all the way over here. You guys are walking all the way over there. I don't want your chick. like I'm gonna steal her. Like, yo, what the fuck? That was crazy. So, bro, you're funny. Yo, shout out to you. They don't make new land, but true. Yeah, they don't. It's, you know, but you know, again, a lot of times it's not, you know. But then you get it. I'll put it to you like this. Do you own it? Do you not own it? You know, you can own some piece of shit, a land that's somewhere, like is somebody going to buy it? It's so many variables involved, and, you know, and they say like it's not what you have, it's where you have it. So basically it's like, has anybody in the market deemed that it's valuable? It's supply and demand. Like everything goes back to supply and demand. No Diddy over there. I think Epstein list Kamal Harris and P. Diddy are related. Huge conspiracy. Uh, Yeah, I don't know if she's related to him, but they're all weird. What makes most profit in real estate? Commercial property or renting? Again, it depends. Like, right? So, okay, so if you own a property, let's say you own a property outright and you're making $3,000 from it. Yeah, let's say it's a duplex and you're making like $5,000. You own it outright and you got a commercial space and you're well, are you an owner operator or are you renting that out to another business? Then you have to ask yourself, okay, where area is it in? Is it in an area where they can at least pay you 5 grand? You know, like I said, it's not what you have, it's kind of like where you have it and what's going on with the property. You got to look at the numbers, return on investment. They call it the cap rate. So like, what's the cap rate? Like when you're doing real estate, majority of people invest in real estate based on like, what is the cap rate of this property? Like, what am I getting out of it? It is fact. I'm an idiot with numbers. That's why I'm so paranoid about my money. Wait till after the election. Solid advice. Things might get better. Well, we do know that, things are going to. Here's the one thing that we do know. We do know that after the election, things are going to change. Whether it's him or her, things are going to change. So, I wouldn't make any rash decisions. I mean, you only got 11 days, so I would just chill out. And if you already got money, I don't know, find like a ETF or, an ETF that tracks the S&P 500 and just park it. I also need to surround myself with people who know how to do things I don't know how to do. That is a valuable asset. And that's the only way you're going to get ahead in life is to find people that know how to do things that you don't know how to do. Literally. Gosh, you got advice. Yes, shout out to you. Who gives a fuck? Lost in the saucers. Uh, I love to learn. Just getting a little frustrated. Hmm. What do I do to learn? What I do to learn, to be honest with you, is I go to the subject matter experts and with when any field. Like if I want if I want to learn about accounting, like my taxes, I'm gonna go to the best accountant and I'm gonna learn from them. I'm gonna pay them to teach me quickly. That's kind of how it works. Like you have to, in a lot of cases, you have to pay for, what you want, and it depends on the expertise level of the subject matter expert. But if you want to cut down on time, then go to somebody who's a subject matter expert, or you can go online. Like honestly, to tell you the truth, this time that we're living in is the easiest time to make money because we have so much information accessible, but it's also the hardest time to make money because we have so much information accessible, so we don't know what the fuck to look at. I got a question. My parents own a $1 million value rental home in California. They no longer get tax breaks from the house. They're tired of upkeep. They still owe 250. What would you do? Hmm. So you have, let me see. But you got like 750 equity baked into it. That's a lot of equity. That's a good position. But if it's a rental property that's making you money, uh, and it depends, are you good with investing? Because if you take out equity, then you better make sure that your next move, is able to pay for that equity line of credit or equity loan that you're dealing with. But if not, then just you can let the equity just keep accruing. But if she only owes like damn near 25 to 30% left, then that means that her rent rolls must be high. So that means that she has to be profiting a lot. And if your parents owe it at $250,000, I'm assuming it's like around like 3% or less than 3%, and like 250 mortgage at like 3%. What's that? I mean, you're looking at, let me see. You're looking at maybe like $1,700 or something like that. Oh, you just told me. Rent is $3,500. Well, what's so we know what the rent is, but if she has a mortgage on 250, I'm assuming that she did it when the interest rates were lower, seeing that it's your parents. And what your the mortgage is like 1,500, so you're profiting like 2 grand every year. Mm, excuse me, you're profiting like 2 grand every month. So like I don't understand why you would be in a rush. Like, I mean, you're profiting that 2 grand. If anything, I would just save that 2 grand and put it into another investment. Or if you're really savvy, you can pull out equity. But I would only do equity if you're like really savvy with numbers. If not, then I wouldn't do it. Which part of Cali? Yeah, but with $750,000 in equity, you can do a lot. You can do some damage with that. Buy an apartment building. Do whatever you want. But you have to make sure you're comfortable with it, and you've looked at the numbers. What part of Cali, Bay Area rent for like that? That state would have me worried. Yeah, California is definitely not a place that I would look to invest in. But then, I say that, and then I invest in New York City, which is kind of a crazy place to invest as well. Got my first home in North Michigan. Nice, nice. But also, like I said, don't have a fixation with, this millionaire stuff. You should really be focusing on, what type of life you want to live, because that's going to really dictate your next move. Like, if you say to yourself, like, hey, I want to be on the beach. Okay, well, that's going to affect your investment strategy. For me, I just wanted to, have my own personal time where I could just do whatever I wanted to, and I kind of wanted to be invisible. They bought the home in the '80s for 80K, and they did refinancing. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Parents thinking about selling it. Well, if they sell it, then they're going to have to pay taxes on that capital gains. So that means that $750,000, they're going to have to pay a lot of capital gains tax on that. So they're probably going to have to keep that money. They're going to have to throw it into like a 1031 exchange. Or I don't know if there's some type of program where, I know for your first home, like if they never sold a home, I think the first time you don't pay money on the capital gains. I believe. I'll double check that, but I'm 25 now. Just got married. My wife and I are working on obtaining commercial real estate next. Commercial real estate, it comes in all different forms. You got triple N, uh, you got commercial space, and then apartments upstairs. You got apartment buildings. So it just depends on what type of commercial you're looking at. Definitely I wouldn't, hop into commercial. Uh, I wouldn't hop into offices, like office space, because office space right now is going through like it's like a bloodbath. We want to avoid using our income for a loan from a bank. We want to get an LLC, have a lower down payment. Want to avoid using our income for a loan from the bank. We want to get an LLC where we have a lower down payment. Well, to my knowledge, LLCs are actually higher down payments if you're doing commercial. Like if you're LLC'd up, you're looking at anywhere from like 25 to 30% down. I mean, it depends on um, what type of property you're talking about. But typically, if you're going the commercial route, they actually require you to put more money down. What would you do if you sold it? Well, me personally, I would do a 1031 exchange. So I would sell it, take that 750K, do a 1031 exchange so they can't hit me with the capital gains tax, and I would put that back into another investment, probably a bigger investment. I would look around the country and see where can I get the highest cap rate for like the least amount of work. It wouldn't be in New York City. It wouldn't be Philly would be a good place. Philly would definitely be a good place to park money or do a 1031 exchange. Built a home in my area, 380K. 300. Well, let me see. Hold on. 380K. Comp sales are 550, but I don't know. I don't think it's accurate. Man, well, the market has to settle with the interest rates to really understand what's going on, because if they, let's say that they continue to do their plan of decreasing the interest rates, right? Then the home values should go up, should, quote unquote, should go up. But if something happens where they keep increasing the interest rates, then it's going to discourage people from buying. And hopefully I didn't say that backwards. I've been following Ben Mala for a while too. I am thinking apartments. Yeah, I mean, Ben Mala's approach is literally, honestly, kind of my approach. It's literally just 1031 exchanging it up, or pulling out equity, avoiding capital gains tax. I mean, the name of the game is to not pay tax, and not in an illegal way, but going through the system with the tax codes that they actually have to avoid paying tax. Or student housing. Students, they can be a handful. They can damage your property. Like if I did an apartment building right now, I would want it to be like somewhere where people, the ages of like 27 and up lived. Candy Jones, Nevada is cool. It's just really hot or really cold, depending on the season. You could die from the heat or cold, but Vegas is great too. Yeah, I haven't really looked at Vegas. The Vegas real estate seems pretty cool. I haven't looked at it. I thought about doing Vegas, but the only reason why I would do Vegas is for like guilty pleasures. It would be for the ladies. I pray we get Trump's interest rates again. Not to bring politics into this stream is chill. No, you can bring politics in. I don't really care. I mean, you guys vote for whoever you vote for. I mean, me, I'm going for Trump, but yeah, that's just me personally. And yeah, we do need those interest rates, because what's going on right now is it's really putting a bottleneck on the people's pockets, and it's literally affecting business. I was watching this I was watching this show, and this business owner said he went from like 25 to $30,000 a month to like $5,000 a month, and that's believable because people don't have money to spend like that. And even me, in terms of like my real estate, how can I put it, my real estate portfolio, like when the interest rates fell, I mean not fell, but when the interest rates kept increasing, I had to stop doing short-term rentals. I had to literally transition like not half my portfolio, but like 10 properties into long-term, because people didn't have the money to spend like short-term. So now you have to, shift into long-term. What state closest to Massachusetts is a good place to park money in rental property? I mean, I think the best kept secret, and this is just my personal opinion. I mean, I don't think I'm biased either. I think the best kept secret is kind of Philadelphia. It really is. Like, a lot of people are flocking to that city, and they have some pretty affordable housing. Pretty affordable housing. If you're looking at like the Passaic area, it's pretty affordable. Like, I saw a triplex going for like 400 grand. So if a triplex is going for like 400 grand, and you can pull out like 1,700 from goddamn each month, probably like 2,000 now. So your mortgage is what, 380 or something like that. and you're making like 6K a month, like that's a pretty good ROI. I just voted for him yesterday. Our economy needs to boom. My family owns an insurance company. We are able to give bigger raises, bonuses. Yeah, I mean, they know that. Even the other side understands that concept, but the other side has a stupid ass agenda. Like they want to, do away with gas, but it's like you can't just out of nowhere do away with gas. Like you have to phase it out. Like it's fucking stupid. Even by Donald Trump saying that he wants to drill, that will alleviate a lot of pressure on the economy. Just that alone, and then not to not look at the immigrant issue. That's a problem. There's some people in this country that still believe that immigrants don't get benefits, you know, and that's fucking crazy because they do. And what they do is they'll have a child here, and they'll get the benefits through their child. And what does that do? Well, it pretty much puts a strain on the system because they're not paying into it. And people say, "Oh no, they pay taxes." No, the fuck they don't. Yeah, man, I agree. Love your viewpoints. How old are you, my man? You are wise. I'm in my early 30s. I'm in my early 30s, but I've been doing investing for close to like 12 years now, like 12, 15 ish. Yeah, yeah, man. It's crazy. How many properties did it take you to become a millionaire bachelor? Well, in the places that I bought, it doesn't really take you that long to be. It depends on what you're talking about. You're talking about liquid or paper. I mean, paper millionaire became really fast, meaning that I buy a property, it appreciates at a certain level, and the equity that I have in that property contributes to my net worth. So, like 3 properties in, on paper, I was a millionaire. And it's up to you to do creative things with that equity. Me, I'm just good with numbers, and I do creative things with the equity. Liquid, probably. Liquid was like like five properties. But my investment strategy with real estate was a little bit different. Like when I started off, like Airbnb was just new, and I utilized it before they cracked down on all the housing codes. What I would do is I would buy a house, and I would break it out into 3 different compartments. Like the back exit, if it had a kitchen, I would convert it into like a studio. The front part, if it had a basement and a bathroom down there, I would convert that into a unit. And like in the hallway leading to the upstairs, I would make that a different unit as well. And that pretty much tripled my cash flow. So I was pretty much buying at the single family home price, but I was getting the return of a triplex. I was getting a return of a 4 units. You know what I mean? But I don't think that investment strategy will work right now because people don't have enough money to spend. Like right now is long term is king right now. If you want to get rich, what is that? If you want to get rich, start boxing. Be a man. Get some CTE. Not trying to scam people. I don't know what you're talking about, Fleet. Wow, man, you really know the game. Yeah, I mean, I've been doing this shit for so fucking long. Like, yeah, I've been doing it for like a long fucking time. I would rather buy no property and have cash and interest, savings yields, dividends, ETE, and maybe USD. But I've heard stories of stable coins getting rug pulled. Hell yeah, those goddamn crypto that's rug pull central. Because essentially what'll happen is as soon as everybody buys, that coin or whatever, Bitcoin or whatever, as soon as everybody buys, the people at the top, they sell that shit right off. They sell it right off and make off like fucking thieves in the night. But yeah, so I think that ETFs tracking the S&P 500 is a great idea. I mean, I think that's amazing. You know, what is it? Like over the last 30 years, I think what the S&P 500 has averaged like 8% return, over 8%, like 8 to 10%. So I think that that's a good, that's a good strategy. But the thing is, it's like, well, where do you get that money to then invest in that, ETF? You have to make that money from somewhere. It doesn't come out of thin air. So, I would think that you would have to have some type of vehicle to amass a lot of money to then put into an ETF. My grandma owns 11 properties. I need to talk to you. I need you to talk to her. She's 88. Well, you can just put the questions here, and you can just on any of my videos you can just say, hey, yo, I want you to talk about this topic or that topic. I'll talk about it. I don't have a problem with it. I wish I could own a house. If I had a house, I would build I would build a shop to it. Then my household will generate income. I think that's smart. Um, it's smart to buy a house, and even if you say you can't afford a house, you might be able to find the house that you know you're able to make passive income from it. If you buy a big enough house, you might be able to live in one part and rent the other parts out as well. You can look into that. Me personally, I would stay away from Airbnb. I really would. I don't think that that's a good investment strategy right now. I want to have around 100 to 150 in equity, then cash out, refi, and grab my next property. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Look at cap rates. Make sure that the cap rates on the next investment property that you're doing makes sense. But yeah, if you're doing equity, like you have to really be on your numbers. Like you have to really, really be good with numbers because some people, they can pull out equity and really fuck up. Like an example is if you're just doing an equity HELOC, home equity line of credit, and the interest rates go up, your payments could damn near double, and depending on what your cash flow is, your debt to income ratio can kind of get fucked up. So just make sure you understand the numbers. I got the Schwab dividends ETF, but I'm supposed to reinvest the dividends. I'm going to gamble in Vegas and put the money into an ETF. Well, I'm not telling anybody to gamble, but if that's what you want to do, I wouldn't advise it. But if that's what you want to do, then you know. Jonathan, don't do that. I lived in Vegas for 2 years and never went to the strip club or casinos. Yeah, that would be my advice to you, Jonathan. I wouldn't gamble. That's just me personally. This is not financial advice, but I'll put it to you this way. Why just randomly gamble when you can look at a market and make a calculated risk against that market? Meaning that, let's say you go into real estate. Real estate is a gamble as well. You know what I mean? It's just that you can stack the cards in your favor by how you decide to invest. And the thing about investing in real estate is you can actually stack the cards in your favor. When you're at these slot machines, there's no stacking anything in your favor. They already know you're not going to win. That's why they're in business. They're in business because they want you to spend the money and gamble. But like I said, I'm not here to judge anybody. That's just, that would be my personal 2 cents. I figured I have better odds doing the slots than I originally expected. Well, I don't know. I haven't looked into slots, to be honest with you. I kind of stay away from that stuff. I just think that you got to take risk in life. You definitely have to take risks in life, but I would just take risks on things that I can control a little bit better. You really can't control a slot machine. Well, I take that back. Some people can. They usually get arrested for that. Be wise with your money, Jonathan. Don't just throw it away. And also, like I said, you have to ask yourself ultimately what you want. Like if ultimately what you want is just to have like a farm or like, chickens, then you got to map out like, okay, well, how do I get it? Like, okay, in order to get a farm, I need X amount of dollars. And, it all starts there. You got to ask yourself, what are you looking for? Cindy says, do a franchise. Yeah, just look at the ROI on it. Just, make sure it makes sense. Some franchises don't do that good. Some franchises do bad. But, look at the ROI and see if it makes sense. But first, literally, the first thing I did with it, any type of investment, I literally sat down with myself and said, what do you want? And I came up with, okay, this is the type of life that I want. I don't want to have to work for anybody else. Okay. And then it kind of blossomed from there. But I don't know. I live like kind of like a minimalist life. Well, I can't really say that. I do have giant homes, but yeah, I would say those are my biggest investments. My houses, really. I don't do jewelry or any of that weird shit. And no, I'm not married. Nice. All right, gents. I'm done my cigar. I'm heading down to Manhattan. Hopefully, when I get down there, the lines aren't fucking too long. But I'll message you guys when I get to Manhattan. How much was that cigar, by the way? That particular Opus X was about like 25 bucks. Have a good day. Yo, you too. I'll see you guys soon.